Hi everybody, and welcome to our Letting Go evening session. You won't need any props this evening except for maybe a blanket for under your knees or just to get extra comfortable in Shavasana and cover up with. Other than that, I hope you're wearing really comfortable clothes. This session is designed to be used in the evening leading up to bed and help you prepare for sleep. Okay, so once you have all your stuff, go ahead and come to the middle of your mat, standing in mountain pose. And we will start by shaking off our day. So you can start with just some simple neck rolls here. So going a couple of rotations in one direction, and then moving in the opposite direction, just sort of loosening up from the day. Go ahead, shake out the hands, the arms. You can shake as much as you want or as little as you want. Kick each foot out, shake those out a little bit. And then coming just to stand, feet hips width distance apart. We're gonna do something I call helicopter circles. So we'll have our arms out at about a 45-degree angle. And we're just going to start to shift from left to right here. Okay, swinging from left to right. And as you swing, allow your hands to tap the body. Okay, so shaking off the day, any tension, any stress, any worry, anger. We're just letting it slide off of the body here. And the tapping of the hands to the torso is an extra little benefit, sort of to help loosen up any tension you might be holding in the body, as well as connect to the body here, right? So physically connecting in to our body. Good. And then just begin to slow down. Coming back to your mountain pose. Take a moment here. Notice if there's anything that you might be clinging to in your mental space. Notice if there's any physical sensations that might be hinting at something that you're holding on to. So maybe tension in the hips or the shoulders or the neck. We're just observing here. And if there is something that's coming to your mind that you want to let go of as we move, just go ahead and set that intention here now that you would like to let that go as we move through our session so that you can sleep peacefully, whatever it is for you, okay? Good. And then we're gonna start to make our way down to the mat right here. As I said, this is an evening class, so it's going to be low to the ground. If you're facing the long edge of a mat like me, I want us to all turn and face a short edge of the mat, okay? And from here, in mountain pose, we're going to slowly roll down to a forward fold. So allow the arms to hang all loosey-goosey. Start by tucking your chin in towards your chest, and this slowly articulating the spine to come all the way down. I also want you to bend your knees here, okay? Bend the knees so that the chest can come down towards the thighs. And we're going to hang here in this forward fold for about 5 breaths. Whatever it is we're letting go of, it's just, you can imagine dripping out of the brain, dripping through the fingertips, dripping through the feet, back into the ground. We're just letting it go. 3 more breaths. Good. From here, plant your hands and step one knee back and then the other knee. We're coming into tabletop. So once you're in tabletop, we have shoulders over wrist, hips over knees, and we'll start with some big circles. So imagine you're drawing circles around your hands with your shoulders, okay? And we'll start to move in one direction. The whole torso can get involved here. Good, pause wherever you're at, reverse the rotation. And then slowly come back to center. And let's move through a few rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, tilt the pelvis and chin up. Relax the belly down. Exhale to reverse. Tuck chin, tuck pelvis. Curve the spine to the space behind you. Good. 3 more, just like that. And then come back to your neutral spine, flat back. We're going to take a side body stretch here. So what I want you to do is shift your hips towards the right side of your mat and then gaze back over your right shoulder. And you'll experience a stretch in the left side body. Take a breath here. Bring everything back to center. Take it to the other side. Shift your hips towards the left side of the mat. Take your gaze over the left shoulder. Take a breath here. Good. Bring everything back to center. Then we're going to go ahead and bring our big toes to touch. We're going to take our knees as wide as our yoga mat, and we're going to shift back into child's pose. So extend the arms out long in front of you. Let the head and the chest melt down here. Connecting in with the breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose here in child's pose. And just taking a second to, again, notice. Are we gripping onto anything? Are we feeling tension anywhere? Can we use the breath, use the exhales to let it go? Good. We're going to come into a variation of thread the needle here. So TP up on your fingertips, lift your head from your mat, and we're going to thread the left arm under the right armpit, palm facing up, coming down to a thread the needle version. So come down onto your left shoulder, left cheek, left ear, whatever can reach the mat. Right arm keeps reaching forward. Pause here for a few breaths. Good. Lift yourself back up to unwind. Reach the left arm forward. Thread the right arm under and through. Thread the needle on this side. A few breaths. Good. Lift yourself back up. Reach the right arm forward. Find child's pose again. 3 more breaths here. Maybe they're cleansing breaths. Gentle sighs on the exhale. On your next inhale, start to pull yourself up into tabletop. Take your time. We're just going to shift our feet to the right or the left here, whichever way, and come into seated staff pose. So that will be with both legs extended out long in front of you. And again, you could try something out here. If you have that blanket, you could fold it up and sit on the blanket so that your hips are a little higher up than the legs. Some people really enjoy this for staff pose and seated forward folds. I don't love it, so I'm actually not going to do it, but it's an option if you want to try it. Okay, so coming into that seated forward fold here. And for this seated forward fold, I want you to bend your knees a lot. I want you to bend your knees so much that you can wrap your arms under your thighs and give your legs a hug. So however much you have to bend your knees to do that, that's what I want you to do. Okay, if you've got to bend your knees, bring them all the way up here, and this is your fold for this evening, that's okay. So check it out, see what works for you. I've got a nice hefty bend. I am going to keep the spine straight, hinge forward, wrap my arms under my thighs. I even overestimated how straight my legs could be there, so I bent them a little more. And we're just going to tuck our forehead down and towards our knees here and find this very supportive and gentle forward fold. And we'll be here for about 1 minute. So enjoy, relax into the pose. All right, we're going to slowly walk ourselves out of this forward fold. So place your hands on the ground and just begin to walk yourself upright. Keep walking the hands back behind the bum, fingers pointing towards your glutes. Bend your knees even more. Take your feet as wide as your yoga mat and windshield wiper very slowly here, as slowly as you can manage. Good. Bring the knees back to center. Bring the feet back to center. And slide down onto your back. Once you are down, I want you to take your hands, place them on your knees. You're going to have to pick up your feet to do that. So knees are bent, and we're just going to use the hands to guide the knees, making some rotations in one direction. Again, you might imagine you're drawing circles on the ceiling above you with your knees. And if you really get into it, it'll massage your lower back here. Go ahead and reverse, take it in the opposite direction. Good, and then come back to center. Let the feet set down on your mat. What I want you to do here is just shift your hips a little bit towards the left side of your mat. So pick up your hips just a little, Move them over an inch or two on your mat, and then drop your knees to the right side of the mat. So we bumped the hips to the left, knees are falling to the right for a spinal twist here. I want this to be really gentle, so just keep your hands resting on your belly. Take a few breaths here. On your next inhale, start to bring the knees back up. Shift your hips back to center, and then shift them just an inch or two towards the right side of your mat. Let the knees drop towards the left side. Gentle twist. Few breaths here. Good. On an inhale, bring everything back up to center. Bring the hips back into center. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Just give them one last squeeze here, compressing the belly. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, release the legs long. Let the arms come down by your side and find your Shavasana. As I said at the beginning, this is really designed to be for evening time when we're ready to settle down, get ready for sleep. So get as comfortable as you can here. Heck, if you wanted to hop in bed because it's that time, you could. If you've got a blanket, maybe grab it and cover up with it. Get really warm and cozy here. And as you start to relax into your Shavasana, I am going to read a poem to you guys. So as you start to relax here, check in with yourself again and notice as you scan your body from head to toe, if there's any tension you're holding on to that you need to let go of. And use the breath to help relax that part of the body. So checking in with the head, the face. Notice if you're clenching through the jaw. Relax everything there. Relax the neck and the chest, shoulders, upper back. Soften through your arms, elbows, wrist, and fingers. Relax the belly. Relax the lower back. Let the hips be heavy and soft here as you relax your legs, knees, ankles, and toes. Inhale through the nose. Exhale to sigh out of the mouth. And with your eyes closed or a soft gaze, I will share this poem with you here in Shavasana. Without a thought or a word, she let go. She let go of fear. She let go of judgments. She let go of the confluence of opinions swarming around her head. She let go of the committee of indecision within her. She let go of all the right reasons. Wholly and completely, without hesitation or worry, she just let go. She didn't ask anyone for advice. She didn't read a book on how to let go. She just let go. She let go of all the memories that held her back. She let go of all the anxiety that kept her from moving forward. She let go of the planning and all of the calculations about how to do it just right. She didn't promise to let go. She didn't journal about it. She didn't write the projected date in her day timer. She made no public announcement. She didn't check the weather report or read her daily horoscope. She just let go. She didn't analyze whether she should let go. She didn't call her friends to discuss the matter. She didn't utter one word. She just let go. No one was around when it happened. There was no applause or congratulations. No one thanked her or praised her. No one noticed a thing. Like a leaf falling from a tree, she just let go. There was no effort. There was no struggle. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was what it was, and it is just that. In the space of letting go, she let it all be. A small smile came over her face. A light breeze blew through her, and the sun and the moon shone forevermore. That is a poem by Reverend Sapphire Rose. I will be ending class tonight here in Shavasana. So if you have the opportunity or the time to lay on your mat for a few more minutes, I invite you to do so. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope that you enjoyed this letting go evening yoga class. And I hope that you have a wonderful night's sleep, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Namaste.